12. Code Travel Electronics 1. Common emitter configuration of bipolar junction transistor. Connection diagram. Common emitter configuration. Note that the ground level and the ground level of the collector is common to the ground level of the emitter junction. Application of the common emitter are the low noise amplifier, radio frequency amplifier power gain, low frequency, and the voltage amplifier. The one characteristics of the common emitter is a medium input resistance, medium output resistance, and has a medium voltage gain and medium current gain and high power gain. Also, it has a low impedance and it is an inverting amplifier, has an output high impedance. Input versus output signal is 180 degrees phase inversion or phase shift. The tree operation active wherein the state of the circuit is it operates as an amplifier. Saturation state is the transistor is fully on, operating as a switch where the VCE equals 0 and the cutoff, the transistor is fully off, IC is equals 0. The input characteristics is the relationship between the VCE and the VBE, the input voltage, and the input base current in microampere. The output VCE is kept constant at 0 volts and the VBE is increased from 0 to a certain different voltage level. Current gain is expressed in beta and given in the data sheet on the specification. A circuit diagram, input side and the output side. The voltage gain is equal to the voltage up over the voltage input. We will discuss more in our simulation later. Output characteristic, our model is a high voltage transistor amplifier from ROM Electronics. To determine the output characteristics, the input IB is kept constant at 0 volts while the VCE is increased from 0 to different voltage level. Input versus the output signal is 180 degrees phase inversion. Let's jump to data sheet of this component. Data sheet of the high voltage amplifier transistor. Absolute maximum rating parameters, electrical characteristics. These are necessary to know before we make a design and to use the component. And current gain, which is the beta, which is HFE, 180 to 390 for the variant R, and to variant S is 270 to 560. Now let's move to simulation. Common emitter circuit. We have here the input signal, AC signal, which is 2 volts peak to peak, 40 Hz, VCC 12 volts, and it is connected on the RC collector, R1 and R2, or the RB1, RB2, and the CB capacitor on the base, and emitter resistor, voltage divider circuit network. This method greatly reduces the effect of varying the current gain, holding the base bias at a constant level. The RB1 provides the bias, and then the RB2 is the development of the bias. The voltage in this junction is the voltage divider between 100 over 1000 plus 100 multiplied by 12 volts is equal to 1.09 volts. Input signal of 1 volt peak value during positive half cycle and 1 volt negative during the negative half cycle. Coupling capacitor CB provides an AC coupling between the stages and to separate the AC signal from the DC biasing signal. RC, collector load within the common emitter RL. Output line, the transistor, and the RE. The RE provides the measurement of a DC feedback to ensure that the DC condition is maintained, and this will help the thermal stability of the transistor. Input signal, 2 volts peak to peak, 1 volt positive cycle and 1 volt negative cycle. B saturation is less than the BBC out active and less than the BCC. The simulation software displays the instantaneous waveform harmonic reading. The voltage in this region in the input base is ranging from 600 millivolts to 1.5 volts. The instantaneous voltage is defined as the varying voltage at any instant of time equals peak voltage multiplied by sine and the angular velocity and the time. The base voltage is 1.5 from the calculation of our simulation. However, 100 over 1100 multiplied by 12 volts equals 1.1 volts in this region, considering that this capacitor is open on DC analysis. Consider that base voltage is 1.5, current is 86.2 microampere, and then we get IC which is 8.6 milliampere. Output 3.4 is from 12 volts minus 8.6, and 8.6 is 1K multiplied by 8.6 milliampere. To get the IB approximation, we have BE is equals the voltage of the base which is 1.5 minus BBE which is 0.7, 0.8 volts over 100 is equals 8 milliamperes. It approximately equal to 8.6 milliampere for the IC because IE equals IC and we get the 8.6 milliampere. From IC 8.6 milliampere, we derive 86 microampere, 8.6 milliampere over 100 current gain. The circuit is on active region. The negative half cycle, the output is nearly at 11.2 volts here. And on the positive half cycle, output is 3.2, which is greater than the saturation, which is 0.02 volts. To continue, the voltage is from 3.1 to 11.2. Circuit is in active region and this work as amplifier. Common emitter only an addition of coupling capacitor at the collector side and bypass capacitor at emitter side. View scope and view scope. The same input and the same output. However, this circuit is more stable. The coupling capacitor provides an AC coupling between two stages on the amplifier. The bypass capacitor enables a greater level of AC gain to be achieved in the circuit. Okay, let's try to change the value of one resistor. Let's put this 10K. Output of the value of resistor, will we have a 10K here? The value which is 12 volt, you see, the transistor have two state, active and cut off. 12 volts and the active we have 11.5 and 11.9 in this area. What if change the value of this resistor to 100 ohms and run, and the transistor is at saturation and the circuit is working as a switch. Okay, now let's remove the capacitor and put a wire here to see what is our output. Remove also, remove, and input here, view scope. Okay, output voltage when we don't have a coupling capacitor, when we have an AC signal. So the transistor will work as cut-off region, it's normal, and then after that it will become saturation and forward active. So that's all, Code Electronics. Thank you very much. Mabuhay tayong lahat and have a nice day.